Hey, it's Richard Pyatt with Lowell Weaver. We're back here on our private tour of the Medalist. Not all that private because the camera's here, but we figured we'd continue with Lowell's wisdom on how to play the course he knows extremely well, probably best. And so here we are on the fourth tee today on what we hope you'll find as gorgeous a day as any here at the Medalist.
Yeah, it's
wow,
perfect day, isn't it?
It's perfect.
We have no excuses today.
No.
No.
Uh-oh. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this here. What do we have here on number 4?
Okay, if you remember right, we played the first 3 holes, and it's kind of the course is set up as a, warm up, get ready, have some fun shots, easy holes. Then you stand on this 4th tee and you go, uh-oh.
I already am.
This is a very difficult par 5. And it's, as you can see down the fairway, it's pretty narrow. You hit over kind of a blind tee shot, not really, but a little bit of a blind tee shot. And then you have a second shot, which you'll see in a little while, will be over a hazard, pretty narrow, large green. It's just a tough par 5. Yeah.
Well, if I wasn't nervous before, I am now.
Yeah,
all right,
that's all right. So what we're going to do is see, there again, I'm going to play the blue tees, you'll play the white tees. And really what it is on this hole, there's a large tree on the left side of the fairway at the top of the hill, and that's kind of where you want to hit to.
All right.
If you hit too much past that, it kind of kicks to the right. You got a downhill, side hill, goofy lie that's tough to hit over the swamp. So really you want to hit the top of the hill. There's a bunker on the right, there's a tree on the left, kind of between those two is a perfect spot. So for me, I'll hit a hybrid from back here, just because I hit it long and wrong, I like to say. For me, it's a good hybrid shot. Hopefully I can hit it in the middle of the fairway and go from there. From where you are, it's going to, from back here in the blue tees, it's about a 240 shot.
Okay.
From where the white tees are today, it's probably about a 200-yard shot.
Okay.
So we'll go from there based on that. But yeah, that's, people always grab driver. They get to a par 5, they grab their driver.
Yeah.
This isn't really a hole you want to hit driver on because it's very narrow. It is a risk and reward. If you want to hit driver, you can do it and you can probably be okay. And if you're okay, you got a chance to get to the green, but it's very difficult.
We'll see what happens with us right now.
Sounds good.
So here we are, ready for our second shot here on the 4th hole at the Medalist. And as you can see this way, there's a bit of a, I would call it water hazard. It really is a swamp, right? So
it's a ball eater is what it is.
It's a ball eater, especially mine. So in my case, as you can see toward the left a little bit, there's a way around that. So in my case, I would often then opt for the safe choice and aim left and then try and work around it. But one way here to try and assess that is by way of the GPS right in the card.
Yeah, we've got the yardage right on there. We just looked at it a minute ago. And from here, it's 133 to the beginning of the swamp. And it's 183 to clear it. So therefore you can say, okay, can I fly the ball 183 yards? If not, you're better off hitting it safe to the left or a little short, like you said. But also, if you want to lay up right at it, now you know how many yards it is to the swamp, so there's no guessing there.
Right.
So it really makes it easy.
Right. Yep. You don't have to bring your own GPS. It's right there in the card, and it'll tell you, and you can make these decisions.
Yep. Exactly.
So in my case, I'm going left probably because that's more in my comfort zone.
Yeah. There's no reward for you to try and bust it over there if you know you can't. Just hit it safe, hit your next shot up there, and go from there.
All right. Here we go. So in your case, your second shot is a little bit more aligned with the swamp, but in your case, you're going to clear that baby, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, but I mentioned the tree.
Yeah.
And that causes the problem, especially with me. I hit a draw.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I could try to bust the 3-wood and maybe come close to the green, but same thing, I'm going to hit a hybrid or a longer iron. Just get up over the tree, have a nice area in the fairway. You do have another swamp to the left, so it's just, there again, like I said, you hit a nice tee shot and you say, okay, good, I'm done. No, you're not on this hole. So I'm going to try and hit this one just to the left of the tree, kind of toward the bunker by the green, and hopefully I can find it when it gets done.
All right, left of the tree, we'll be watching.
There we go.
8 for me, 6 for you.
I had a 6, yep.
And you know what? For a hole this distance, that's pretty decent for me.
Yeah, you stayed out of the trouble.
Yeah.
You didn't hit the great shots, but you didn't hit the horrible shots that cost you a lot.
Right.
I hit a bad wedge there, and it cost me a 3-putt. So, but you know what? It's on this hole. It's not that bad for either one of us.
That's the way I look at it too. I had some skippers there and not a lot of lift, but it was basically straight in the direction I wanted to go in. So we look for these kinds of little rays of sun, right?
You know what? And we both still have the same golf ball we teed off with. So
it's true. That's true.
All
right. We're at the Medalist. Lowell Weaver, Richard Pyatt, here on the 4th hole.